Hello everybody, they call me Muse and I welcome you back to Baldur's Gate 3, where the city is one big blood pudding and today we're going to take another bite. Could use a nap though. We bested our dwarf in red over here, Dolor, in the last episode, and that very much impressed that witch guards and their chums, so it's gained us entry into the murder tribunal. Let's see what's going down in here.
You gaze upon murder's progeny, child.
His most ill-trusted zealots.
His faithful departed.
Prodigal servants, each returns to do his bidding eternally.
This is the court of the Dread Lord's Tribunal. I am its custodian. Here come those who seek to transcend, aspirants of his most profane order, the would-be unholy assassins of Baal. But you are no mere aspirant. I did not expect to see you again. So it is true. You have returned.
Saravok Anchev, a Baal spawn who failed to become chosen long ago. Spilled stain of Father's divine essence left out to dry. Is he your cousin? Great uncle? Brother even? Baal's bilious waters are always a little murky.
Tell me of my past. I wish to know it.
I have heard it said you lost your memories. Let me revive them. You were once Baal's favorite. You worshipped him the way he would wish. Your bloodlust innate. Your thirst for butchery unslakable. But you were foolish enough to think yourself untouchable. You didn't see Orin rising through the ranks. You were blinded by her artistry, her devotion. You believed she worshipped you as much as all the others. Your fall was as spectacular as your birth. The purest Baalspawn there ever was. Ruined by her own hubris. But now, you have returned. Tell me, are you here to have your vengeance on my granddaughter?
Yes. I've come to slay her. Where is she?
I see why Orin spoke of you with daggered spite. But this is not her dwelling place. Orin resides within our father's temple. She may have usurped you once, but all her rites and rituals will never match her to your natural gift. Baal is about to name a new chosen. All is between you and my granddaughter, Orin, now. And Orin has much to learn. Our Lord does not care for beauty. Baal cares only for death. Death in numbers. Death in droves. It is a lesson Orin will only learn in death. I wonder if you will be the one to teach her.
She's already challenged me herself. We will duel to the death.
She seeks to sacrifice you in our father's temple. She dreams that your corpse will be her masterpiece. But she forgets, before your incident, you were the true master. You were murder, pure murder. No excesses, no pretensions. I believe you will be the one to slay Orin. And when you do, remember Grandfather Saravok. Remember how he helped you. Return to visit him. And tell the blood-drenched tale of your victory. We have a sacrifice prepared for you, child of murder. Let us celebrate your becoming.
That sounds most wonderful indeed. What you got for me, Saravok? Some weird squeaky thing.
Come, child of Baal. Offer thanks unto your father for your birth, and in so doing, be reborn anew. Slaughter this celestial being. Spill its blood into the void, and through eradication of its goodness, be exalted.
I should play a symphony of screams with its trumpet.
Spare no violence for the Dreadlord's grace, and savor every moment of the creature's slaughter.
Yes. Most excellent. It's got 52 HP. I mean, that's not really going to help.
When they do, I hope it hurts.
Oh, you shit talking me. Well, have some of this. Bam. You got anything good? Investigation priorities and lower city pass. Nothing major.
Behold, Father Baal, your lost child, bathed anew. Arise, unholy assassin.
His most unholy will be done.
Nothing like an ice bath.
Take this amulet, child, and return it to your father's chamber. You are the true inheritor of his will, and he would smile to see you wear it. Cleanse the temple of Auron's girlish shrines, and bring your primal slaughter back to Baal. There is nothing more I can teach you, but if you bring about her death, return to me. We shall revel in the divine memory together, as family.
Family. We got the amulet of Baal. Let's have a look. On a hit, inflict bleeding on targets that have maximum HP. I feel like we need to wear that. Just makes good sense. Sentient amulet is equipped by Astarion. I mean, it fits. But the periaps might be better. Just because he does take a bit of a pounding every now and again. And we don't use his key an awful lot, so he doesn't need to restore it on a regular basis. Now that was Valeria's stuff. We care not for any of that. And we've become an unholy assassin. And here's an echo of a Bazagal.
Spawn, you speak to another of your fallen family. It is heartening to see a child once again brimming with promise. All us wretched spectres, Baal's failures, are watching your rise with great anticipation. In life, I was a Bazigal, kin killer of the Five. In death, I serve our father still, until the world grows silent. I offer you instruments which will aid in enacting your foul whims.
Posh way of saying you're a shopkeep. I found an effigy of your death.
The weakness was my disgrace. But it was an honor to give myself to Baal's embrace. There is no shame greater than failing in his service. But even so, each death is a gift.
Show me your wares. What sort of stuff do you have? The Assassin of Baal cowl. Dark vision. Short range, but still. Bonus to initiative, sounds good. What have we got? That's a pretty crap cowl that we've currently got. I might buy that, just for the funsies. Do we have any money about our person, or have we sent it all to camp? Can we spend our money from camp? Because it doesn't look as though we've got any about our person, so I guess we can, because it's all still showing up top there. We'll pop our new headpiece on. Sell the old one. Flesh render. That sounds good. Vicious battle axe. The vicious short bow. Whenever you land a crit, deals an additional 7 damage. Ballast armor. Very rare light armor. Enemies within 3 meters become vulnerable to piercing damage, unless they're immune to it. That's really quite strong, if you've got someone that stabs people, but we're more out slashing. So we don't need that. Ballast gloves give you attack +1. Greater flesh gloves. And if you score a crit, deal additional damage. So there's a bunch of crit related stuff here. Red dye and black and red dye, that makes sense. And another dollar. And a dread iron dagger. So yeah, a bunch of assassin type tools.
Bring deaths for Baal, hallowed child, or die in his name.
And now it's time to go about our business elsewhere. Should we go this way, or shall we explore this room? I'm not sure if this room leads anywhere in particular. I don't think it does from memory. Little chest. And yeah, this just leads to prison cells and whatnot. None of which allow us to get anywhere else. Oh, I've got this door. Leads to Saravok's office, I suppose. But no, time to go about our business. First order of business is probably having a nap once we're out of this little area. And with that uneventful night over, what's next on the agenda? Going to find Orin? Just giving her a savage beating? We've got a few non-Orin related quests to do still, but maybe we want to go find Orin first. Pretty sure that we can kill Orin, unite the Netherstones, and it won't force us directly into the end game or anything like that. We can still run around and gather allies and generally have a jolly good time. Now, what's going on in this park? I know at times there can be trouble here with Baalists and whatnot. Sinister hooded man down there. But I don't think anything has to happen, and I'm not sure if it will when Orin's assassins have been called off, so maybe we'll just stroll about a bit. Now, we've suddenly gone into a fight. Why have we gone into a fight? Some buggers in this building apparently want to murk us. Also, Astarion's not with us. Forgot to give him a bloody elixir again, didn't I? Come on, lad. There's a fight happening and you don't want to miss it. I could use the mod that allows elixirs to last through long rests, but that's a bit cheaty. So what's going on?
Can't you feel it?
Is it people in here that want to kill us?
What exactly?
It's hard to tell because the camera won't let us
Something.
really see.
I don't know. It's like a tingle in my spine I can't shake.
Wob. Yeah, you're one of my targets. So let's give you a savage beating. I don't know who you are or why you want us dead. But I don't need to know these things. Blam. Oh, you're a doppelganger of some sort. Okay. Is Gurch also a doppelganger? It is a very doppelganger name now that I think about it.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
That would explain matters. Now, do we... Yeah, let's dash with the Starion, if the camera will behave itself for 2 seconds. Wonderful. Facemaker's Boutique. Is it called Facemakers because of doppelgangers? Hard to say. Is the camera going to behave itself? Probably not. Anything going on in the back room?
I smell a trap.
Do you know? Roll, socks. Yeah, these all look like doppelgangers too.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't
Um,
even browse while he's with a client.
guess we'll just ping the buggers. Have that, you prick. Get dead.
They'd probably chuck you in the river.
And some more crit. Blam. Jolly, would you like to finish off this last one? I think you might. Excellent. Now, Figaro.
I must say, I'm damn lucky you showed up when you did. Can you believe what that monster was doing?
Just sort of stood about behind you, really. Ah, this is the conversation that should be happening if Dolor found his way here, I think. A depraved mind will resort to terrible things.
I'll confess, it terrified me greatly. Can you imagine dressing entirely in red? Jests aside, thank you. You forever have my humblest gratitude and a most generous discount on my wares.
Well, that's very nice. What are you selling?
I sell anything and everything needed to cultivate your countenance. The best you'll find in Baldur's Gate. Certainly better than any dreck you'll pick up in Worm's Crossing.
Very well. What have you got? Bunch hats, pants, dyes, rare dyes, dark amethyst. Lush burgundy, gorgeous maroon, jet and pink rose. These are cool dyes. I think we'll take them all. Oh, we can also add his hand to our collection, even though that quest is finished. We're just adding it for the love of the game now. So yeah, we'll pick up all those. Maybe we'll send them to camp. We don't need to carry all of them around with us. And we'll steal a couple of grand off him as well. So where's his safe, anyway?
Business, I say.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a safe. Am I that bothered? I don't think so. There's a gold key.
It's
You've
like
been
a
caught mid-robbery. Your next move had best be a careful one.
I've only got one move, and that's murder.
I am, thank you.
Or was that just enough to scare him off? Maybe. Has he decided he doesn't want any murder after all?
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
So that's what the gold key does. That's very good. Shadowheart. No witnesses.
So you stopped queuing because you felt funny?
I mean, yes, most.
There's a hatch. That could lead to a safe, maybe. There's an upstairs, which could also have a safe in it. I'm thoroughly distracted now by this man's house. And the camera wheeling around. Oh, is that... Oh no, it's just an unconscious man and an unconscious woman. Why are you here? Why would there be unconscious people in this man's house? Has he been engaging in dalliances with them? But then if he has, why aren't they on the bed? Can we speak to them? No, because they're unconscious. Oh well. Now they're really unconscious. Figaro's chest key again. Why do they both have copies of his chest key? Probably doesn't matter. And then out here, thieves' tools. Oh yes. But that's probably enough for Figaro's house. We don't need to be in here. Where do we need to be? We were looking for a way into the sewers, weren't we? And we've still got a bunch of other stuff on the go. Is that a way into the sewers? That is. Yeah, let's stay focused for once. Let's stop getting distracted and let's try and find Orin. Now, what are these lot all about?
It's impressive, and it tastes great.
There's an absolute cultist over there. Good. There's a door.
Did you go for a swim earlier?
And that leads to the little boat with the levers that lets you get about the place. Okay.
Some other oozing, stinking lump floating downstream.
Now, what else is going on in here? Another door. It's also sturdy. Oops. That's probably fine. Oops. Probably fine. Now, I've got a bunch of refugees. And a bunch of fellows over here. Nightblades. Death heads of Baal.
Orin spoke of you. You walk in the Dread Lord's favor. Perhaps you wish to partake in his service. Go ahead. Their blood is yours to spill.
Awesome. That sounds great to me. Doo-ba-doo-doo-doo. Now, what's up with you lot? Not a lot is the answer. Bam. There you go. And you at the back there.
Why smells that chrysanthemums?
Get wrecked. Astarion, do you want to finish the work? Wonderful. Do you not have anything to say at this point?
You serve the Dreadlord well. Lady Orin's favor is well placed.
Cool, that's that then. Now, where are we going? Undercity is over there, Baal Temple. So I guess we just want to generally sort of head west and then north. Instead of getting distracted by cool murders. This possibly leads north. That's good. That's a good sign. A loose stone. How exciting.
That's curious.
And a second one.
That might be worth a look.
Another one. It's a lucky day indeed. An incomplete journal. Some sort of thief that robbed Gortash, perhaps. And here's a waypoint. Wonderful. And some corpses. Ah, that's opened a door for us. Is that a skull on the floor? Looks like it. I guess that's fine. Now, what about you?
The penitent looks at you silently, expectantly.
Shall we trade then?
There is the slightest flicker of acknowledgement in his eyes.
So this lad sells the Bone Spike helmet. When you rage, creatures might take psychic damage. The armor of Moon Basking, which boosts Druid's Wild Shape's abilities. It's like the first thing we've seen that boosts Wild Shape. There's a passageway. Where does that lead? Do I want to find out right now, or do I want to go this way? Yeah, distractions aside, let's go this way. I didn't realise these hanging bodies were going to cause that to bleed open. I do know something about hanging bodies, which is why I attack them. But what have we got in here? We got Justin. Very well. There's some more hanging bods. Are they the ones I was thinking of? Or am I just making stuff up? I'm just going to attack every hanging bod that we see, on the basis that some of them might be doing the thing that we need. Oh wait. Minty would like a word. What's up, babes?
You look well. Are you ready to pursue our enemies? That is your gift to me. And we are bound together until it is done.
Okay, it seems as though there should have been another line there at the beginning. But there wasn't. Only until it's done.
Perhaps longer, if you wish it. This bond we share, I believe it is a Lulsreen. If that is so, it will last as long as we do. While Orin lives, I fear we will not last long at all, whether together or apart. We must find her and kill her.
Grand. That's the gist of what we wanted to hear. Let's go find and kill Orin. But yeah, this is some sort of gauntlet bollocks, isn't it? I remember this. We are surprised. Death's Gatekeeper. And a bunch of other buggers. A bunch of people want us dead, basically. Is Astarion bouncy enough to get up there? He is. Astonishing. Is there no limits to what this man can do when it comes to bouncing? But they've all got Sanctuary. Can they be shoved? No. But will their Sanctuary last beyond a turn? Probably not. Are we best off just going for this guy? Where can we get to? Get down to there, but then he's up there. So, no, maybe we are best standing here. That's fine. As for Shadowheart, I guess you can't reach this guy from here. No, it's too far away. He's got Unstoppable as well, which is sad. So these buggers are now turning invisible. One of them has just immediately exposed themselves. Baalist Ritual Target. We've got 6 turns left, perhaps, to kill the Farslayer. Slaying them stops the contest. Okay. You've still got Sanctuary. Okay. So, can we do a big old bounce? We can. Critical miss. Pisk. And then let's see. Can't target undead with bites. But there's some more Unstoppables out the way. Jolly. What would you like to do? Just dash, I guess. Dash might be good. Let's get down to this bridge. Now, there's a couple of other buggers showed up. Where are they? They're up there. But they don't appear to be sanctuaried. So they could possibly be murderized. Cool. Although that apparently has introduced a whole bunch of friends into the fight. Now, Shadowheart. You also want to make your way down here. We'll ping this guy. Just to try and thin out the numbers a bit. That guy's now teleporting. What a prick. Good jump. I'm sure Minty will get to have a turn soon. Blam. We take out one of the archers there. Seems like. Oh yeah, Sanctuary is blocked now, so we can take out the archers. So we'll give you a bit of Ray of Frost. Nice. What are you lot up to? Chromatic Orb. Meh. Oh, you're jumping down, are you? Throat Punch. And you're just going to fire bows, yeah. Of course you are. It's jolly. You could stab Strangler Luke up good and proper. Although maybe you could just push him. Or maybe Shads could also push him. Come on, babe. Give it a shove. Tank can't move by force. Okay. Provokes attack of opportunity. Okay. Let's start with a bit of that. Oh yeah, he's unstoppable. Oh well. He's unarmed, so we can't even hit him with the thingamajig. But we can do that. Yeah, can't hit him with flick of the wrist. But that's fine. Shadowheart can rush down here and maybe she can reach that guy. Sadly not. She may well have brought yet more people into the fight, but that's possibly okay. Can she reach anyone from here? There's some more buggers up there. But yeah, it seems like she's having difficulty with everyone, given where she is. What about you, Astarion? Can you reach our friend who's down there? 48. Not enough movement. We've almost got enough movement, so let's dash. And now you can indeed get down there and punch our man a couple of times, get some more unstoppables off him. As for Jolly, running across the bridge seems a good idea. As long as you don't get hit by an arrow or anything that forces us to our doom. We could use regular dash as well with Shadowheart. Just get her a bit further down. These buggers appear to have long range. They're trying to make themselves invisible. Does that necessarily help them? We know roughly where they are. Cool. That's another one out of the fight. Oh, flow. Can we fly up there now? No, target's too far. That's a shame. I guess we could just come down this way then. We need to be over here at some point. Now, what are you lot up to? Chromatic orb. I cannot. You successfully throat punched. That's a shame. Ice knife? Eh. You lot again with the bows, I'm guessing? I'd rather save myself slots and take damage, because damage can easily be healed with a little rest. You're giving it the big roars. Now you're going to smack Astarion for good damage. Have some of that back. So, Astarion, could you please deal some damage to this lad? Yes, you can, is the answer. It's almost down. Drunken technique? Wonderful. That's our man down. We are no longer at risk of the death chant or whatever it is. But it looks like everyone else is still in the fight. It's fine with me. We'll go for some more Moida. Are we going to remain invisible if we scuttle away? Yeah, we're not going to catch fire. I mean, we are still on fire. But it's not going to get worse. Shadowheart. Oh, that ladder's broken, so you can't climb up there. That's fine. You can go in there, perhaps. Does that help us? Well, you can ping this bugger for a start. Manglin Abbey. And I guess there's a way that we can then get up top to the other foes. Although, actually, yeah, they're just on our level. Good to know. Minty. Wonderful. And then can't use reactions. Dazed. I guess dazed also prevents us from moving very far. We seem to be limited. Well, we can jump. Good. Ah, everyone's disappearing perhaps because we completed the trial. Cool. Well done, us. The fast slow drop, nothing of merit. Okay.
Enough sitting around. Let's go hurt someone.
Oh, you know it. It's always so excited to hurt people. I love it. The Strangle Death Manifesto. Someone wanted to challenge Orin. Strangler Luke, son of Baal. He's not up to the job. There's only one person who's up to the job of dealing with Orin around here. And it's us.
The Lord of Murder shall perish.
Oh. Shall they? I mean, it seems likely. Now, what about these corpses? Are these the ones I'm looking for? Seems like the answer's no.
Me shall spawn a score of mortal progeny.
So yeah, that was the general gist, is that Baal dies, and then a spawn of progeny appear in his wake. We're learning the plot of what Baal's all about. Which way do we want to carry on down? Does it matter? I feel like going back this way is the way that might continue the story that these statues are telling.
Chaos will be sown from their passage.
Yep. No one wants a chaotic passage.
These corpses are arranged with a certain sort of gruesome flair.
They are. Orin's work again, and this one's got a blast mine under it. Can we hover over the blast mine? Yeah, we can.
Traps. How considerate.
Yeah, they've all got one, perhaps.
So saith the wise Alondo.
Ah, really? Alondo does like to chat shit, we know that much. That's those dealt with. Now, let's have a look at these bodies. Not a lot going on. Aha!
Best avoid that trap.
A clown's severed head. Let's give that to old Astarion.
Not laughing now, are you, Dribbles?
And so, head, foot, leg, arm, torso, severed hand. We might have found all the bits of Dribbles. I'm not 100% on that. I'm not a clownologist.
Further can I go?
But Alondo did not see. He did not know. He did not revel in the glory of what is to come.
I mean, he's more of a sayer than a seer, is the wise Alondo. So that kind of tracks. Can't jump across there. I want the waypoint though. Oh, there's a bridge perhaps. Maybe if I just click near the waypoint, that would have helped. And now we have an autosave. And everything's gone red. We cannot fast travel from this point. Oops. Sanguine vents. Is that a problem? Do we care if there's blood all over the floor? That doesn't seem like a me problem. But maybe we'll break that one just in case someone wants to like
Someone doesn't like visitors.
electrify the blood or something like that.
There are traps about. A trap. Someone
Hither, my hot-shot champion, raring to slay.
It's our boy, Scaleristas.
Oh, master, master, master! You have come home to your royal dwelling. But why did you exert yourself so getting here? I was waiting to open the door. Lady Orin told me to allow your passage, but if she hadn't, I would have been naughty and slipped you inside anyway.
You've seen Orin?
We are unfortunate bunkmates, as she refuses to leave your estate. Every day she kills me as I'm trying to beautify the temple for your return. Up to thrice some days. Being killed by you is so much more pleasurable, master.
So we can open this door. We didn't need to go through the murder tribunal to open this specific door, because Scaleristas will just do that for us. But we may as well ask him about that. We went through the whole tribunal.
Yeah, I would have told you so, but didn't dream of interrupting when you were enjoying yourself so.
That's a fair point.
Bashing the Hollyphant's wormy trunk was a particularly refined deed.
Yeah. Well, crack it open.
1,000 succubi could give me no greater delight. There's a puddle of blood on the floor as you walk in. Careful, don't slip.
That would be very silly to be rendered prone by a puddle of blood. And there is indeed a puddle of blood. Outstanding. We're going to do our best not to slip in it. And we're going to do that next time. Until then, thanks for watching, friends.